All right, so I want to discuss the good news, the tipping point for consumer rejection. One good thing is that when animals are given a choice between GMOs and non-GMOs, they often pick the non-GMOs and avoid the GMOs. And a farmer had learned that this was happening with squirrels, so he bought a bag of GMO corn and non-GMO corn and put it in his workshop and forgot about it, and the mice did the experiment for him. They broke into the bag of non-GMO corn and finished it. They broke into the bag of GMO corn, ate a kernel, and then ran away. This preference has been seen in mice, rats, squirrels, dogs, deer, raccoons, chickens, cows. It's our job to get humans to the level of animals. So what we need to do is we need to share the information. Now, Monsanto's secret documents, I'm not going to go into this piece because it's too long. I was going to talk about the corruption of the EPA, but I think we've got enough corruption information now. Let's just follow I'll bring you to the slide which tells you our URL. Whoops. Oh well, I guess I won't. Responsibletechnology.org. Last slide, please. So what we have done so far is we've taken the same information that you saw in this room, the change. In the beginning, I asked you to rate yourself from 1 to 100. There you go. From 1 to 100. And there was hardly a very low percentage of you were at the 80 to 100 level. And by the end, the vast majority was 80 to 100. And the vast majority of you were ready to share this information with others. We are now in a situation where the biotech industry wants to genetically engineer nature. All the food, livestock, fish, insects, algae, bacteria, fungus. They want to replace the billions of years of products of the billions of years of evolution with designer organisms. And that's irreversible. You can't clean up the genetic pollution. You can't go pull it out of the gene pool. The only thing that lasts longer than the self-propagating genetic pollution is extinction. But what's happening is the same effect that we saw here today, where people learned the knowledge and decided to change their diet. That's changing the world. What happens is, as people choose the non-GMO, the food companies realize they're losing market share. They rush to become non-GMO to maintain market share. So Nestle's advertises on television that its coffee creamer is non-GMO. Cargill has a badge from a conference, Go Non-GMO. Cargill. We're in a situation now where in hundreds of years, they may look back and say, what saved the genetic integrity of our ecosystem? And it could simply be people choosing non-GMO, forcing companies to become non-GMO, changing the entire evolutionary landscape, or preventing it from being changed, protecting it. And that's what's happening. So we have an ability to protect all living beings and all future generations. No one of us, no human being in the past has ever had the ability to do that. Because no technology was ever deployable that could affect all living beings and all future generations. So the opportunity for us to protect our children and our children's children and all of the beings on the planet is unprecedented. And it's simply a matter of sharing the kind of information you got today. If you go to responsibletechnology.org, you will see some of the ways that we have packaged that information. Seeds of Deception, which you mentioned, is a right brain book. Genetic Roulette is a left brain book. There's a movie called Genetic Roulette. Secret Ingredients will be the most powerful of them all. So please become more than just the choir. Become the singing choir. Become the active choir. Share this information and help us protect the planet. Safe eating. Thank you very much.